have breaking news from the Comstock Park area. Our crew on the scene says flames are now being seen at Fifth Third Ballpark again. They have called 911. We will have a live look at those flames coming up in just a bit here on Fox 17 Morning News. Stay with us. Big Bro says his half-sister has a good head on her shoulders and that she's having fun, but the couple is very young. Brody admits he's never met Harry, but he seems like a great guy. See, I get lost in the ages here. I thought Harry was like 29 and she was like 12. Am I wrong there?
I don't think he's quite that old. I don't know how old the One Direction boys are. Check into that
Harry
for
Styles?
us.
I have no idea.
She doesn't even know. Miss Entertainment.
Harry Styles is 19?
Okay, so that's
I was 10 years off. A foster parent is behind bars in Osceola County this morning, accused of sex crimes involving children. 49-year-old Francis Malo was charged yesterday. He faces 4 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. The charges appear to involve a foster child, and the alleged crime occurred in Malo's home. State police say he has been in jail before on similar unrelated charges, and investigators are concerned that there may be more victims tied to him. If you know something, call the State Police Mount Pleasant Post at the number on your screen. You remember another famous regifter was Frank the Tank in Old School.
Yes,
kept trying to pass the bread maker off to other people.
And finally got caught.
Yeah. Well, a mom and dad sprung a surprise trip to Disney World on their little girl, but they didn't get the reaction that they were expecting. Take a look. We have learned when the Spartans are coming back to East Lansing and where Spartan fans can welcome them. They'll arrive at the Scandalaris Football Center, the old Duffy Doty building, at 7:40. That's where fans should go. Don't go to the airport. And remember, it's going to be really cold out. You might be waiting for a while, so plan for that. We will hear more from Kirk Cousins later in the show. The Rose Bowl had a BCS record, over 95,000 on hand, over 10 million TV viewers, and Meijer Stores said they will have MSU Rose Bowl champion shirts in stores in Lansing at noon, statewide at 3 p.m. today.
No kidding, that quickly. So I got to wonder, you know, a Buckeye here, wondering if Michigan State's going to lose any of these defenders for next season.
Well, Max Bull is gone. Kyler Ellsworth, who made the big stop there, is gone. Danicos Allen is gone. Darquez Denard is gone. So you're losing some players there on the defensive side, but they've always been able to plug guys in that you'd never heard of before who continue making the plays. So
they had a great year.
Yeah. Let's enjoy this one before we start looking ahead. And I don't know about that cheering for the home state school, no matter what side of the rivalry
I don't know who wrote that, Doty, but it wasn't
grudging respect, but you can't cheer for the rival.
No, absolutely not. Good for the Big Ten, though.
Hard.
That was Fox 17's Steve Ambrose reporting. A man is behind bars this morning after being accused of sexually assaulting a woman inside her apartment in Grand Rapids. Police say the alleged assault happened Wednesday morning around 9 in the 500 block of 7th Street Northwest. According to the victim, she woke up to an unknown man assaulting her. The suspect ran away. The woman followed him down to the lobby of her building and called police. Later that night, police arrested this man, Jose Guadalupe Suarez Cruz, after talking to witnesses and executing a search warrant at a house in the 1500 block of Colorado Avenue Southeast. Suarez Cruz is being charged with criminal sexual conduct in the first degree and home invasion. Michigan's first wolf hunt is now over, and we're learning at least 22 wolves have been killed in the state's Upper Peninsula. This information coming from the Department of Natural Resources. Yesterday was the final day of Michigan's first wolf hunt, which started back on November 15th. The state issued 1,200 licenses to harvest 43 wolves in the UP. The hunt was held in 3 different zones that have seen problems with the wolf population. A formerly stray cat has a new home this morning after getting stuck in a tree in the freezing temperatures for an entire day. Melissa West said the cat is a familiar face for neighbors on Francis Street on the city's southeast side in Grand Rapids. She says the stray somehow made it onto a branch hanging over her 2-story apartment. The cat was there for at least 24 hours crying for help. That's when her friend contacted Fox 17. After trying to call several tree service companies, we called Consumers Energy. Within 30 minutes, a utility crew came to the rescue and got the cat down.
That the temperatures in Alaska are about 20 to 30 degrees warmer than they are in Michigan right now.
In Sitka, Alaska?
Does that? No, well,
in Dutch Harbor?
I've got a host of cities here that I'm going to show you, Tim.
Oh, good. I love Sitka.
It just seems like the Sitka I remember, Emil Sitka, who was in with the Three Stooges. Remember him? He was like the fourth stooge.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, absolutely. If you were a Three Stooges fan, you do.
Yeah. We just had fun with with Alaska, and it came to a screeching halt there.
All right. Kaboom.
Hey,
2 more men are facing charges for lying to police after a deadly shooting at a house party in Muskegon County last weekend. 22-year-old Raymond Coleman Jr. and 28-year-old Antonio Wiggers are both accused of lying to police about the shooting, which happened around 3:30 a.m. last Saturday at a home in Fruitland Township. Prosecutors say there was an argument between a group at the house and some uninvited guests that showed up to a party there, and that's when shots were fired. Gary O'Green was killed and 3 of his friends were wounded. Here are the other 2 suspects involved in that shooting. Prosecutors believe Deontay Black Wycliffe is the one that pulled the trigger. He's still on the run and believed to be armed and dangerous. Alexander Bumstead is in custody, charged with involuntary manslaughter. If you have any information on Black Wycliffe, please call Silent Observer 231-72-CRIME. According to some sources in Alabama, the name Crimson Tide, or a variation of that, is growing in the state. Crimson joins Big Brothers, Woo Pig Suey, and War Eagle.
Or maybe Trenton and Dawson.
SEC, yeah, Trenton and Dawson, actually. Okay, speaking of Alabama, an Alabama fan apologizing after this video went viral. Ooh. This is at the Sugar Bowl. Oh, swim move. She plays the fake and watch her dive. Ooh. She goes all Jimmy Snuka on the Oklahoma fans, and she's throwing punches. Now watch, she's not done. Kick. Ooh. Watch the up kick. A 12-year-old boy is dead after a car accident in Cass County, and it was a 14-year-old who was behind the wheel. It happened just after 2 a.m. yesterday on Bertrand Street. Police say the 14-year-old boy was driving a car when he lost control, went off the road, and the car hit a tree. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. His passenger, a 12-year-old boy, died at the scene. Both were wearing seat belts, and right now it's not clear whose car the boys were traveling or why. Former First Lady Barbara Bush is in a hospital in Texas for treatment of early signs of a respiratory issue. TV stations there reporting that the former First Lady is in stable condition. Doctors say she's in great spirits and has already been visited by friends and family. This isn't the first time she's faced health problems. While serving as First Lady in 1989, Mrs. Bush revealed that she has Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that affects the thyroid. More troubles for Target. The retail giant says shoppers could have problems when using gift cards. Fox's Maury Glover has details.
I'm Mike Avery.
I'm Tim Doty, sitting in for Sarah. We got Rob over there. We got Kevin over here, and one of us is not wearing a blue blazer today.
I'm an outlier.
Welcome to the Man Show, by the way. Floor Director Mike Davis here as well.
This is just like Anchorman.
Yes, indeed.
In a different way. Blame it on your lying, cheating, cold, dead beating, 3-time and double dealing.
Mean and streaming.
Something like that.
Loving heart.
I know that part.
From End of the World as we know it to that one, we're going for songs with a whole lot of syllables in them
I was
today.
really surprised you knew the words. You were singing along.
He was a line dancer.
Yeah, that's back when I was line dancing. I think I saw Patty Loveless play at the, what is now the Orbit Room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, many moons ago.
Now, if I YouTube, will I find some of your line
No,
dancing?
cameras didn't exist back then.
There's somebody over cranking the music for you too, right?
So if you got a new tablet for Christmas,
Yeah.
put it on TV and on the tablet at the same time.
Speaking of that, did you guys have a great Christmas?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you guys have to? Yeah. Did you have to put
I got a baby last June, so that was the gift that keeps giving the whole year.
They actually had to buy another townhouse or condo near where they lived to put all Jack's stuff in there.
Two now.
As I said when we were loading up the car at grandparent number 2's, my side of the family, I said, now I see why people drive minivans.
Were you just overwhelmed?
No, I just need to clear out my trunk a little bit. But a wife, a baby, and a cat, and a bunch of gifts made for an interesting drive.
Did Kitty get anything?
Oh, Kitty got more stuff than I did, but yeah, he got a cricket toy that chirps that he really likes that drives us kind of insane.
Yeah, exactly.
And my brothers-in-law said they're going to start giving us baby and child gifts that make a lot of noise, just like I used to give them for Christmas when their kids got them.
You got to think about that kind of stuff.
Payback.
And did you get your TV or your mattress?
Neither.
But you got a TV that works, though.
My TV was
my
my brand new TV that has been breaking for the last year finally came back, and at this point we're 2 weeks in and it's working.
Well, maybe for your birthday.
Maybe for my birthday.
And I had a year of it wasn't getting, it was giving, a group of friends and myself.
So we both feel completely terrible now for talking about what we got.
Adopted a family of 10 and was able to give them an amazing Christmas with all kinds of wonderful
Good.
stuff.
Nice to
So
play
it was a
Santa
great
Claus.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It was great.